Swadikap, Pomchu Matthew. Hello everyone, my name is Matthew. Today we are going to be making gnocchi, which is an Italian pasta made from potatoes and flour. For the gnocchi, we're going to use potatoes, all-purpose flour, and salt. And later we're going to season it with some more salt, rosemary, black pepper, Italian seasoning, some vegan butter, and some minced garlic. First things first, we're going to boil our potatoes. These are 3 small potatoes cut up. Okay, now all of our potatoes are soft, so we're just gonna put them into our dish here, right back in there. All right, now we're just gonna mash these up using a fork or any type of thing you can mash with. Okay, and now that we have these all mashed up well, we're gonna add some salt to it. Next, we're going to transfer our now mashed potatoes into a larger mixing bowl. Then we're going to start adding a little bit of our flour, just a little at a time, and we'll just start mixing it all together. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a surface that we can put our dough on, and we're going to just put a little bit of flour on there. We're just going to sprinkle a little bit. And now that we've got our rolls here, we're going to do one at a time. And we're just going to take a knife and we're just going to cut it into small little pieces. Kind of looks like little pillows. We'll do that with all of our dough. Now this next step is not necessary, but you can do it if you want to get a little fancy. You just take the little pieces of dough and use a fork and just roll it. And you get a little indentation that helps to make it look a little bit more like the actual gnocchi you find in Italy. After you have some of these pastas ready to go, then you can just grab some of them. You might want to put a little bit of flour in there to keep them from sticking together. And you take them over to your boiling pot. And we'll just drop them in here. You don't want to do too many at a time or else they'll get all stuck together. And you'll just want to take a spoon, stir them around a little bit, and then just leave it. The way you know when it's done is they'll float to the top, and it only takes a couple minutes to float. Now as you can see, our pasta is floating to the top, so we're just going to take a spoon and we're going to drain these out like this and put them in a little bowl. So now we have our gnocchi pasta done here. At this point, you can do really whatever you want with it. You can put whatever types of seasonings, you can make different types of pasta dishes with it, but today we're going to do a classic way of just frying it with some butter and some herbs. We're going to turn our pan on to medium, and we're going to add our vegan butter. It's really up to you how much you're going to use. Also depends on how much pasta you're cooking. And we're going to add our herbs. We got garlic here. We can just put it in there while it's melting so it can get all infused. We got rosemary. We got some pepper, black pepper. And we got our Italian seasoning, Italian herbs. That has oregano and basil and some other things that I don't even know. I'm just gonna stir that around, make sure that our herbs get nice and all right. Once our herbs are all infused in there, we're gonna take our pasta, our gnocchi, we're just gonna put it in there. Just mix it all around to get our gnocchi covered with all the butter and herbs. And then we're just gonna let it fry here until all the sides of it get a little bit brown and they're a little bit crispy. Now you can see it's nice and crispy, looking very beautiful. So we're gonna turn this off and transfer it back into our bowl. So here we're using carrots, broccoli, and red onions, but you can use whatever you want. You can use cabbage, regular onions, mushrooms, whatever you feel like eating. And we're gonna season it with some olive oil and basically the same spices we use to season the gnocchi. Now let's go ahead and add our seasonings. We're gonna a little bit of rosemary in there. You don't need too much seasonings for this because we already got seasonings on our gnocchi. Just a little bit of salt, not too much. A bit of black pepper. A little bit of Italian seasoning. All right. Give it a quick stir and we'll cover it right back up. Right. Now our vegetables are cooked, so we're going to turn it off, and now we're going to plate our food. Wow, look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Let's taste it. Got gnocchi, carrot, broccoli, and some onion there. Wow, that is really good. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you'll go and try it out, because this is really good. Sawadi kap, kap kun kap.